Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers. In an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Now here's Curry. Pachulia kicks to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The drive by...
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. On the wing, Irving. Smith against Durant. Kicks it out to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Curry passes to Pachulia. The drive by Thompson, and the rejection by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Finished off the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Curry. It's stolen by Smith. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by LeBron.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. It's stolen by Green. Curry dishes to Green. Durant with it. He's picked up by Irving. From 10 feet out, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin, and Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Now here's James after the miss from Stephen Curry. And good on the basket. Book it. That's now 8 points for LeBron.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Durant's got his first bucket of the night.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Out to Smith. On the wing, Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Here's Thompson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
James kicks to Love. Kicks it out to James. Love against Green. Love, no good. The Warriors trailing. From 15 feet away. Pachulia with the steal. James against Durant. On the wing, Green. And another three for Golden State. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. Shumpert in there for Smith. Then for the Warriors, David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. West, it's rebounded by Jefferson. Cavaliers trailing. Shumpert passes to Fry. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Here is Livingston, guarded by Shumpert. Green with a screen for Iguodala. Puts up a three, and another three for Golden State.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Green with the block. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Jefferson with some nice D. The shot is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors ahead. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, in part, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations that they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. There is Zhao. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Andre Iguodala. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. In the corner, Smith with it. And the layup falls. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
Now here's Durant. Varejao with a screen on James. From 8. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Irving attacking. That's good. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Back to Iguodala. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. The Cavaliers trail by 7. The drive by James. Smith the pass to Love. This one for 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is effective. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Price checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. Irving drives in. No good. Great tee that time from Curry.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins, history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Now here's Curry. Feeds it to Green. Green, the screen. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards.
Now here's LeBron following the shot by Kevin Durant. And it's Love missing.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And so it's Cleveland with it. After the miss from Klay Thompson. The kick out to Irving. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Channing Frye. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Green dishes to Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. Takes a shot at the elbow. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed. And make it happen in a hurry. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Frye. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And then Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. West is checked in for Golden State. The wide open look for Durant. Wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Irving against Curry. Irving drives in. LeBron kicks to Jefferson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Thompson. For Cleveland, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
6 seconds left in the first. Durant. And we're through.
Well, Kevin, obviously a very...
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a game for LeBron. 16 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, down low. That's good. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The Warriors leading. Curry kicks to Green. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Pachulia, good.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pachulia with the steal. Irving against Curry. He dishes it to Green. Rebound by Smith. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And that one's good. Durant.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
The drive by LeBron. Smith right side. Outside Irving. Takes the three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Thompson against Smith. On the wing, Green. To the paint. Here's Pachulia. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Hey, Pachulia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was instrumental in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Clock at 6. Irving against Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Green with a screen on Smith. Kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. Shot is no good. Great D that time from James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Anderson Varejao checked in for Pachulia. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Love with the buckets.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. They didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. He needed to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
For the Cavaliers, Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And then Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. West setting the pick for Curry. Out to the right wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from David West. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. Irving with a clean look, buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 19 points.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
Warriors trail by 4. Varejao with a screen on LeBron to the middle. And it's slammed in by Varejao.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Iguodala against LeBron. Screen by Jefferson. James, the pass to Shumpert. Stripped away. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. There's a good screen. Outside jumper. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 12 points for Andre Iguodala.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
LeBron, no good.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's LeBron. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Taking advantage of every single one of those free throw opportunities. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Picked by West. Here's Livingston. LeBron with some nice D.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cleveland ahead, up 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Warriors trailing. They've got him on Shumpert. Chris Anderson out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Love check in for Anderson. LeBron comes in for Jefferson, and Irving subbed in for Shumpert. And so here's Golden State, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Irving attacking. score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
He kicks it to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
Warriors trail by 4. And it's the Warriors on the break. And here they go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating it and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Now, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to knock 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable. Outside Curry.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James kicks to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Durant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Irving, good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Curry, here we go. Here's Green. Shot is off. Some solid defense there from Irving. Smith outside. Latrey. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thompson. Nice shot from the wing.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Iguodala, the pass to Pachulia. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Check out the game for Pachulia. He has 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. On its way from Curry for 2. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Warriors lead by 1.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
The drive by James, stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. Oh, one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 2. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thompson. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Outside Irving. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Green. Back to Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That will be foul number 5 on him. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Draymond Green.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 1. 1:07 left in the fourth. Durant up top. He's covered by Irving. And Durant, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
What a performance from Durant here. 16 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause. I mean, he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
James dishes to Love. Another miss by Love.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry kicks to Durant. Tries it from 19. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Smith outside. And here's Love from the arc. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. The score knotted at 74. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Durant against Irving. Durant kicks to Pachulia. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. Bullseye!
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 3.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested three is never an easy shot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Well, Kevin, a terrific win against
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.